too scared to get out my shirt. It just says peace and to coexist. But I was scared because they don't want that, and it's scary to even wear something like that. I just want the hostages to come home. I want us to have the opportunity to rebuild Gaza, to give the Israeli community safety, to give Jewish people safety after 2 years of anti-Semitism. This is very
It's happening on this day, October 7th, so we'll find out. The optics are not good. Even the Labour Party and the others are like, it's not really appropriate. But at the same time, it's kind of showing the true face of what's happening in London, in Western cities right now, the division that you're seeing right now.
Especially between both sides, because sometimes we do see someone who counters it, and sometimes it does get very heated, especially when someone who disagrees and then they walk into the crowd, and then it gets to the point where the police have to get involved and separate both sides. And we see that a lot, and I film a lot at Speaker's Corner, and there's a lot of division at the moment.
Well, I'm actually, I think it's down to the police. Most of the time the police have managed to divide both sides, but I'm surprised we haven't seen direct clashes over the last 2 years. It could have been much worse in London. It's been in other places like Germany, France, but here I think it's usually it's a handful of people who would get violent, and the police are usually there. But the rest of it is not a good look. But it's a free country, I guess. But we can criticize. They can do it, but we can criticize it. That's it.
It seems, because I remember on Saturday we had Palestine Action, and mainly elderly people were getting arrested sitting down.
Yeah.
But today it appears that there's a much younger crowd.
Yeah.
The energy feels more higher than last time. More energy here.
Yeah.
A lot of people who are passionate in what they're talking about. It seems like the energy is quite high because it's a younger group of people as opposed to Saturday.
You could also see it on Saturday, as you mentioned. Saturday, during the day, you had Palestine Action. It was just a bunch of elderly, white middle-class Brits. But then on the same day, a few hours later, from 6 p.m., it was a different crowd. It was similar to this. Masked up people, younger people, and actually, ironically, more diverse and less white, because their Palestine Action is mostly white. But that night also got a little bit heated, a little bit violent. So today it's starting like this. How is it going to end? That's the question.
There you go. Hi, very good to see you. And also,
so that was Louis and Mayher from Tousi TV. We'll see if anybody else wants to have a chat.
Disrespectful, uncultured. That hasn't hurt some students. They're outside here instead of inside. Protesting.
Okay, so obviously this is a very sensitive date for a protest in support of Palestine. What are your feelings about doing this on October 7th?
I feel like showing up on October 7th is as important as that is important. I think that showing up today does not want to get raised.
LBC.
everyone I meet at these protests, most of them as English or British or Jewish or Muslim or Christian or atheist. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what it means by that.
I think it's about the timing, because it's marking the second anniversary of October the 7th. And lots of Jewish people were slaughtered. How do you feel about the fact that those two things are being conflated?
It's disgusting. It's weaponisation of like the attacks that happened in Manchester and other things. I've met more Jewish people on these marches than I'd met my entire life before these marches. So the idea that this is an attack on Jewish people is ridiculous. Defend our Jews who were well.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
In 1917, when Britain signed off land that was never going to give in the First World War.
Question: Are you with the protest?
What? Who are you with?
I'm an impartial channel on YouTube.
Oh.
And the thing is, I've had one side because there was a counter protest, and I've been asking for protesters just to give me a conversation, and nobody will. So I was hoping that you might.
Not if I'm recorded.
Right. What about just the audio then, just to get an understanding?
Audio? Yeah. Fine.
So I just want to understand why today. That's one of the questions.
Well, it's a pretty significant date, obviously.
In what way? Clarify.
Well, that's the day this war started, isn't it?
Right. So what I need to understand is why today? I understand what you're saying. When you're saying the war started, but what is you couldn't have done it the 8th, for instance?
Well, that just wouldn't be the 8th isn't the anniversary of the start of this war, is it? The 7th is, so it doesn't make sense to do it on the 8th.
All right, okay. This is what I was trying to understand. I was trying to understand if it was specifically about what happened in Israel.
No, it's about what's happening in Palestine.
But it began in Israel, is that right?
Not exactly, because it started really in 1880 when the Zionist movement began to, forcefully seize land without democratic input from any of the local population. That's really when it began. So it began with attacks on the Palestinians, not with attacks on Israel, because of course at that point Israel didn't exist. That was how they tried to come about into existence, by stealing other people's land.
Right, I just needed to clarify, and I wanted to hear somebody else's point of view, that's all. Okay. So I appreciate it, yeah?
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. Do you want to give an opinion? You don't want to give an opinion? Do you want to give an opinion? Do you have an opinion about this?
No comment.
No comment. It's an impartial channel, man. I'm impartial, but I like to get both sides of the situation.
No comment.
Why are you out here protesting? Give me that answer at least.
No comment.
No comment. Are you here for the protest?
I just go to school here, but I support Palestine.
Yeah, but you know what it is, right? I've been getting information, jumping on different interviews, etc., from both sides, because my channel's impartial. But every time I go for somebody that's actually protesting here, they don't want to speak to me. So it'd be great if you could.
Sure.
If you're protesting here, that would be great.
For sure.
Yeah, cool. So firstly are you protesting here?
I'm just observing. I obviously support.
This is what I mean. I don't get any.
But
I'm just
there's a distinction.
There is.
Because some people organize it, and some people are just supporting, and
just observing. Yeah.
But in the same way that a lot of people can support in different ways, in the broader issue.
So my question is.
Yeah.
Are you protesting here today? You don't want to say?
Well, no, but I don't know what the
only reason why I'm asking you is because I want to understand how you feel about the controversial situation that's going on.
So in terms of Israel-Palestine?
Yeah, and October the 7th, it's on October the 7th, that kind of thing, yeah?
Well, I think the important thing to say, personally, is that Zionism, I vehemently oppose Zionism as an ideology, and I think Israel is a bad country, it's a malignant country. But it's important to notice that Zionism is endangering Jewish people and endangering the lives of not just Arabs but Jewish people and everyone in general.
But what about coming here on October the 7th? Is there a reason why October the 7th was chosen?
I don't think so. Honestly, you know, in the same way that like any day could be a significant thing. If you're a hater, if you don't support the cause, any day is going to be just as much of an affront as any other day. You know.
All right. Thanks for speaking to me. Yeah. Of course. Cheers, man. Thanks.
Oh, look at this.
It simply is not too believable.
Thank you very much. I have no regrets.
Destroyer.
Huh?
Destroyer.
No, I've been here for about half an hour.
So look, problem with the camera.
Say that again?
The problem with the camera is always pointing at the troublemaker.
Do you have to?
Are you filming?
so aggressive?
Are you filming? Yeah, the copper, he looks like he's pointing at me. Looks like he's pointing his camera.
No, he's not. He's not. He's pointing at me. Let's go. I'll tell you what, we'll walk around, right? Well, I'm going to walk around and see what he does. I'm going to see if he moves it. Huh? Oh! Are you? Oh! No, oh, you're not? Every time I come to try and find somebody that is, they all say no, they're not in the protest.
I'm
just trying to get a conversation with somebody on both sides, you know what I mean?
I'm just watching, like I'm not in the protest.
Oh, all right. No, he's